Hello everyone, welcome to another video in the Ideal Auto Factory. Today we are going to be going into the GRK4 again and installing one of the last pieces before we can put electronics in. I'm so excited. If you're new here, we talk about vinyl wrapping, RC drifting, and other things too. If you haven't already, click subscribe, tap that notification bell, or maybe you want to like it before you like the video, you know what I'm saying? But either way, it's no pressure. You do your thing and keep God first and enjoy the video. Let's do it. All right, this time we're bringing out my electric tool, Oto brand screws. Let's get this thing going. You know, we gotta get this motor mount installed. And there's no manual for this, but it's pretty straightforward. This is the motor mount itself. And what happens is this piece right here goes onto that, and then your motor is on the side. Your motor's on the side of the GRK. So now I'm gonna go ahead and cut this open. You've seen the part number. Now notice it says GRK4 motor mount. So it is indeed for just the GRK. And if you look, doesn't go that way. You have to go this way. That bearing gets pushed onto there just like so. Slowly walking this way in there, and boom, there it is. Motor mount technically installed. Now this is my first time seeing this motor mount in person, meaning I've never had this set up before. I've only ran in that GRK4R position with the motor up here. So this is all new territory for me. So what I'm noticing is that it does have screws for up top. I don't have those. But what I do have is short screws for the bottom. So I'm gonna go ahead and install one right there. Now, if you watched my last video, you know my time-consuming process of not having the right screw. And in here is my mother load of screws. Nobody has corrected me in the comments, so I'm gonna still go with the cone head. That's what I'm gonna call them. I think this one's gonna be a little too long. Got a shorter one there. There we go, we got three. Three of them. I got that one. What's up? I think it's three screws, the first one. Ooh, I'm missing one, I'm going in there. Yep, one. There's right there. Oh, it is nice. Number two. It goes open. Three looks to be a shorter one. Yeah. And three is definitely shorter. So I need a short screw for the third one. Oh, but there is another one over here. This even for that? Oh no, it's not. Now this makes sense as to why that GRK deck is like way out there, the regular deck, because this is not a stock GRK deck at all. But now it makes sense why that deck goes so far out. It's got to hold all those screws. Either way, let me get the shorter screw. Shorter screw acquired. One, tighten up. Two, tighten up. Oh, come on. Three, tighten up. Now, how that motor mount looking in there? Ooh, nice. I know the motor screws, like, they go in a certain way, but got the one top and the one bottom, and you screw in to this one downward, and you screw into that one downward. So I'm going to need two flats, button head screws. Grab those. Oh, plenty. Yeah, that's nice. So we got that one. And then for the bottom, where you at? Nice. Look at that. Ooh. It's ready for a motor and a spur. So here's the old spur that was sitting on it. And it's got some questionable attributes, I think. But it is a 24T. So I'm going to get a different 24T and put it on there. There goes all the spur and pinions that I own. There goes that 25T I was talking about. A pinion that goes on a motor. Insert new motor. Now this is a motor and all over the interwebs, or maybe not. But I spotted it on the internets and I was like, oh, let's try it out. Because I've seen this motor, I think the version 2 on an old chassis that I used, but I did not use that motor because I had a motor that I was already going for. But here is a KWT brushless motor for Drift T series. Don't know what any of that means as far as like performance goes, but I have to open this somehow. What in the world? Oh, there it is, the line. Jeez. So here, motor looks fancy. Sensor wire with the squishy protection. So it all moves all nice. You can do knots and stuff. Then there's a motor. There's a motor. 0 specs on this said motor. So nothing in there. Nothing on the paper. It's a 10.5T. You just gotta trust it, okay? You're gonna trust. So many people are making motors now. You don't know who to choose. Well, I'm not picking any sides. I am just going for something that fits the bill. So endless, non-fan, meaning no fan on the rotor, motor, but it's open can. So I know it's gonna make some cool noises. Not nothing crazy because I only got a 70 amp ESC. Alrighty. Sorry if I screamed, but I'm hyped about that too. So got ESC in the motor, you know. But let's go ahead and put a little bit of thought process in here. Battery's up there, right? Oh, let me go get it. There it is. So battery's there, right? Everybody's good with that. Got the battery. Now, a motor right here, somewhere like that. Okay. And then big brick ESC over here. That's just gonna be great. So ESC over here, and then gyro like centered, or over here as well because weight bias. Big old motor over there needs some weight distribution because this ESC is very light. So I'm gonna rotate it this way, so that gives me this being at the top, and yeah, I get the 45. You go. Where you at? Oh! Stay there, buddy. Maybe I shouldn't be calling you my friend just yet. Gotta work our way up to that. Oh, no. There we go. Oh, no. There we go. All right. We're officially official now. I'm going to have it turn this way so when I put it in the motor, you can see the pinion side with the little set screw. So I'm going to put it in there like so. And now what I'm going to do is tighten it down just a wee bit. Just a wee bit. I'm going to tighten it down. And when I do that, I'll make sure it's square with that flat side of the pinion gear. See, look at that. It's all flat side of the motor shaft. So gotta get that perfect there. Ooh, oh, so close. Yeah, I crank it down just a little bit. Now I'm holding this side. You see, I'm moving it all, and I'm just gonna move it a little bit outward. Still got a A little play there, just out just a little bit more. I can't even see how the gears mesh, man. It's all good. I'm gonna trust it right there. It's I don't think it's important, okay? You never want to be too loose or too tight. Some people do the paper method. I have a video of me doing a matter of fact, I'm gonna do it right now. I just realized after hitting record again that I can't do it right now. But what you would normally do, you would take a gear that is one oh boy. You take a gear that is one tooth bigger than that one. So this is a 25 tooth, I would get a 26 tooth. Excuse me. And then I would put it on there, tighten it up, and just push this as close as I can. Then I would take this pinion gear off and put the 25T on without moving the motor position, and then I have the correct gear mesh. For drifting, it works. But not on this car because you can't get the pinion out. You can't slide that all the way out without, moving the motor. So I think I need it a little looser, like just a wee bit. Think that'll do it. Motor is in. Motor's in right here. Battery is in right here. Oh wow, so much heavier. Jeez. The rear is heavy, okay? Now as far as the weight bias goes, I think it's going to be really rear heavy. But there's still more work to do, and there's a lot of aluminum up front already, so it could just be heavy overall. Because D6, I'm pretty sure, weighs way less than this. This has a whole slide rack. The slide rack in itself is heavier than a couple of plastic arms. So nonetheless, I'm going to continue, and instead of putting the ESC on, because we technically know where that's going to go, I'm going to give you one more inside to how I do things by installing the servo. Now with this servo, you've seen it before. It is the Endura 14 kilogram servo. And again, I shout out Roadside RC because he did a video on testing like 6 different numerous servos, and they had different takes, different reviews on them. This one did really well. So I'm going to add it to, oh, and I tested it on the D6. You saw that video. And then now I'm going to put it on this one here. But I'm not putting it on in blue. So I'm going to do something for you. Yes, you. I'm going to wrap this in carbon fiber, and it will look totally different. Ready? Here we go. I am cutting a length that will work for 3 sides. So I got this side, it's already clean with isopropyl alcohol. And now, oh, you missed that. So now I just stuck it down. Sorry. Stuck it down, getting ahead of myself here. And now I'm making my way around. I'm gonna lift you guys up some. Yeah, making my way around here. And I pulled it tight. This is why having the right brand pays off. Made a straight cut. Looks nice, right? It looks nice and looks good. Still looking good, right? Still looking good. Okay, final one. Done. Now, you're like, what about the other side though? We're gonna get there, right? We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there, okay? So what you wanna do, get you a nice little setup right there. See that? See what I just did? I hope y'all did. because I'm doing it again. Or you can play the video back as many times as you need to. So I am pushing it over right there. And watch this. See this piece right here? It's rubber. So it kind of moves, right? I'm going to show you a little trick. When you got a knife like this, see that little spot right there? Spot under there? See that? I'm moving it under it. I can like kind of cut right there. We're going to cut right here. Bring it a little closer. Gonna cut right there. Don't you worry now. Don't you worry. Oh, do that without cutting yourself, all right? I don't know why my knife just did that, trying to make me look like I don't know what I'm doing. That's what it is. All right, so I did that. Now I'm coming around. Final lap. See that? We can make our way all the way around because of that cut right there. I'm gonna put this side down first. See that? I'm gonna put that side down first. Do a nice little cut right here under the same thing. I'd push it under a little bit like that. I know y'all see I'm under it, right? I'm under the little strain relief. Do this without cutting your wires, by the way. Look at that, same deal. This one, I'm cutting straight down. Yeah, everybody's following me. All right. Thank you for watching, by the way. This is good stuff. And then now, I come around with this guy. I used to hate the videos that be like, yeah, so just repeat this process and then you'll be good. I'm like, bro, I don't know what just happened. So, yeah, I'm gonna show y'all inside really what's happening. I'm gonna do a little cut right here, a little higher than the little thing. See, you can kind of see I'm cutting higher, and then I'm cutting around. You always want to leave yourself some room when you're going around. I need my other tool. Oh boy, where's my other tool? I'm trying to use stuff that you would have in RC land. All right, so everybody's got a flathead. So here's my flathead. I'm gonna zoom in again. And this is me tucking under, right? Oh, what? Oh man, I made a mistake. What am I gonna do now? Cause you see that blue? Don't you worry, guys. It's all gonna work out. But I really want to show you this part where I push the vinyl under. See that? Can you see that? I push the vinyl under the strain relief. It's under it now. Now, since this blue is poking right there, let's make our lives easier. We're gonna cut right there. Oh yes. Look how nice that is. Now, take this guy off. We got this side, all of that side. Everybody's happy. And I have not used heat yet. This is really a moment where I just, figured I'd show you all cut and dry without all the extra stuff. So now, wrapped around like that, I'm gonna finish it off with a final lay here. And then, for anybody at home that's like, nah, bruh, that's a little too hard, paint it, all right? Paint the thing. I ain't got nothing blue on my car. And I'm not about to have some random blue servo sticking out because it's the only color they make. I'm pretty sure somebody else is doing the exact same servo, rebranding it or whatever. I'm not into all of that or worried about it all. They're all good. Getting it up there, making it look nice. All right, so you made it all the way up again. Make sure you get it all the way up there because that's where the rest of them are. And you make that cut right at that edge there. Slice it off. Boop. All right. Now is the time where I'd use heat. So let me get a lighter. Lighter acquired. So lighter goes right there. I heat them edges. Push them down. Push them down. Heat up a little bit, push them down. This is called post-heating or relaxing the vinyl. Oh, because vinyl has like a tension to it. A kind of, it's not a rubber band, but you can kind of think of it like that. If you don't put the heat on it, you won't know whether it'll stretch back or not. And so it also helps stick the vinyl down. But nonetheless, all right. This is where having a sharp blade comes in handy. So I'm going to slice like that. But I'm moving, getting that slice going. Ooh, yep. I'm pretty sure this won't be seen. Either way, whatever. So, let's do the other side. You can knock this out any kind of way. I am showing you so many ways to do this. I'm not pushing hard either, because obviously it's a sharp blade, which y'all like that one better than that, right? Y'all like that better than that. I like that better than that too. I'm glad you all agree. Comment down below that better than that. Ooh, look at that line. So much better than seeing what we saw. And now, let's do that same for the bottom. So instead of giving us that edge, we're going to just go cut around. And now I'm just heating the whole thing up. Try not to void a warranty, but there it is, guys. Carbon fiber servo. And it's upside down, so nobody's seeing that blue. But just for you, aha, what's this? Bro, what servo is that, man? Oh my gosh. What is that new one? It's an Ideal Auto Factory servo. It's like, no, it's not. Enjoy a 14 kilogram servo right here in the flesh. There it is. Boom. That little bit of blue right there, permanent marker, Posca marker, whatever you want. I ain't stressing. Now, let's put this bad boy on and let's call this video a wrap for today. Oh, but first recap. So, microfiber towel, spray some alcohol down here, wipe it off, dry it off, get it clean. Have some vinyl to wrap with. Wrap the servo like in the video. Just replay it as many times as you need. And then, of course, you're done. Let's put it in. There goes two. Those two are out. Got a nice setup here, see? Oh, no, that's not gonna work. Should be good. We gonna see. And go that side. Now let's see if it'll slide in like I was planning it to. It will not. You know what I do next? A little tip here. So what I do is a little snippy snip right there. A little snippy snip. A little snippy snip. Oh, wrong way. Come on. Both of these are up again. That should do the trick. Oh, so close. Ow, my finger. There we go. We slid in there. Slid in those carbon fiber DMs. All right, 2 are in, 2 to go. Does not have any real play on this. See, there's no gap there. But there's a gap there. See that? Yeah. Yeah, a little OCD about that. I'm like making sure it's like perfectly in there. It's a lot better. But still a slant. Does anybody care other than me? Maybe a little overboard here. Oh, that was it. Yep. At least I'm the one side and it's perfectly straight. Let's do it. I am good with that. I mean, what am I trying to say? Now y'all know this ain't stock. GRK does not come like this. I'm doing this by feel. I don't even see it. I'm just gonna trust it. Electric screwdriver life. You just go in. Yeah. Servo is in. All right, let's clean up the area. And let's get some beauty shots of the chassis. Here we go. One more thing. Let's put these shocks on the shock tower. I'm just gonna do it in time lapse. Okay, now cue the beauty shots. Yeah. Keep God first. Catch y'all in the next video. Peace.